Hello. I'm sure this is not going to make a lot of people happy, but I'm just putting my opinion and some thoughts out there for a moment. As some of you know, I like to put my 2 cents in, but this is a serious type of situation that I think needs to be addressed. As you know, we have a partial government shutdown due to Trump, our president, wanting to have a wall, and Nancy Pelosi, who's now the Speaker of the House again, and Schumer wants no wall because they hate President Trump. That's what it really boils down to. Now, when I talk about this, I want you to please remember I did not vote for Trump. I also didn't vote for Hillary. I'm an independent, and I didn't see either one as a good party to have for a president. That being said, I also didn't vote for Obama. I did when he first ran, but I didn't the second time. Now, my whole point of this is when we have a life, everybody has disagreements. And the rule of thumb used to be if you didn't agree with somebody, it was, agree to disagree, because you can't make everybody happy in this world. It's impossible. So don't even try that. That being said, also, before Trump became president, in the past, our presidents from, I believe, Clinton, Bill Clinton, George Bush Jr., and I want to say Obama. I do remember Obama making a speech once about with this whole border security. So all the presidents in the past have always voiced about needing and making and having a wall where the southern borders are with the Mexico, etc. So, but they never could get the funding because it was either the Congress or the Senate or the House. Somebody was always nitpicking about the price tag. Okay, so it never got done. But everybody in the past always agreed we needed a wall for better border security. Obama even made a big speech once, if you all remember, about how he was trying to limit the illegal immigrants. Of course, that was after his first election when he invited all the immigrants from other countries to come on over with this DACA program where if you're pregnant, have a baby over here, and then they can become a United States citizen and we'll take care of them. That kept on going on, and of course, everybody was starting to complain because it brought down the American citizens with people that were having poverty issues, the housing, the insurance, welfare, because it was all now going to the illegal immigrants that were now welcomed in. Now, when I'm saying all this, I don't want you all to think that I'm against people coming to America. That ain't my point. Just like in any other country, there's rules and regulations to go into their country. You just don't walk in and say, now I'm a member. It doesn't work that way. You can try it, but you're not going to succeed. Like in Canada, if you want to live there, you have to know people, and then you have to go through a process, and you have to deal with so much paperwork. They don't, they have strict rules. So you can't just move into Canada. You can't just move into any country. You can try to stay there for a while, but when they all find out things, it's a whole different story, I'm telling you. Now, with this border wall business, everybody's like, oh, we don't need a wall. We don't need a wall. No other country has a wall. Well, apparently everybody needs to go back and look at these maps of the countries. I've been to Europe in 1981. I went to France, London, France, Paris area, Germany, Switzerland for American International Foreign Study Program. So when I went, there was a walls between West and East Germany. I don't know for a fact if it's still there, but it was back then. There's also a wall around Rome. There's also a wall around China. There's also a wall around the Vatican, where the Pope is. There's also a wall around London, France area, okay, because of their river. And the places that don't have a wall have been complaining about the Muslim population that's, I can't think of the word right now, but the ones that like to cause issues and bombs, the terrorist type scenarios. And over there, they don't have gun rights. So when you talk about not having any wall to protect your country and you have no guns, you're actually a sitting duck waiting for your worst nightmare. That's why Paris, France area, parts of Germany, London, that's why they're having problems right now, because parts of their borders are open. It's like it's like those areas of the countries of Europe, if you look on the map, it's like if you are from Claremont going to Charlestown, Claremont going to Cornish, that's the way it is for London, France, Heidelberg, Germany, Switzerland. It's all like back to back, like neighboring states. I mean, it's like going next door to have a cup of coffee, pretty much. I'm not kidding you. I remember this very well. I'm sure they didn't get bigger since 1981. So my whole point is, everybody's all bitching about Trump with this shutdown because of him wanting a wall and because he's not budging. I don't blame him. How do you like that? I don't blame the president for not budging. Because if you really listen to this whole shenanigan, the Democratic Party, if you listen back, just a year ago, they were willing to pay and deal with a wall. But Trump, nobody likes Trump. So we're going to make everybody be sitting ducks because we don't like the president. Do you know how stupid that sounds? Because you don't like somebody, so forget the security of your country because you don't like that person. Do you know how stupid that really sounds? But we can spend our tax dollars on funding other countries, sending them all kinds of money to have them come over here and stay. We'll just keep sending them money that we don't have. That's foolish spending. But then the Democratic Party wants to sit there and say, well, it's foolish to spend for a wall. Really? Because how many people that own homes, nice homes or whatever, have fence? You got fences around your yard? Why do you have a fence around your yard? Keep people off your property. Do you know how many people in the White House, Democratic Party and Republican, have fences or walls? Like Obama now has a wall now around his compound, which is not too far from the White House. I think that's a little bit strange. You know, you're not the president anymore. Why you want to live right next to the White House? To me, I think there's something on, but I could be wrong. I just think that's strange. But now, he didn't have a wall before, but now this year of 2018, he had a wall put up. Okay? Hillary Clinton has a wall. I'm sure Nancy Pelosi probably has a big fence. My whole point to this whole thing is, I know everybody has a right to their own opinion, and I'm not trying to down that with this video, okay? I'm just trying to make a little bit of common sense. Just because you don't like the president, he does have a good point. We need a wall. We need a wall, okay? You have alarms on your doors. You lock your doors. Why? Because you don't want somebody bad coming into your home, robbing you, hurting you, killing you. God only knows these days. So you lock your door. You lock your cars up because you don't want nobody stealing. But the people that all complain about needing a wall are the same ones that are probably sitting there locking up their house, locking up the doors because they don't want to get hurt. They don't want to get robbed. They probably have a fence around their house. Do you know how hypocritical that sounds? That's like me saying, I don't want a wall, but I'm going to have the biggest fence around my house. I'm going to make sure I got the best alarm system. Why? Oh, because I don't want nobody breaking in or on my property. But I don't want a wall for my country. That is so stupid, people. I know a lot of you hate Trump. There's a lot of things I don't like about Trump. But you know what? In our past, we've had presidents, excuse me. Excuse me. In the past, we've had presidents that a lot of people didn't like, but they tolerated, hoping for the best and waiting for the next one. So I don't know why none of you can just put your little issues aside for a minute, look at the whole picture. There's a lot of pros to having the wall for America. I'm sorry, there is. I like to hear what the cons are. What's the con of not having a wall? Because all Trump wants is a wall to make it so that there's better security for the borders. Has anybody lived next to the borders in America that's complaining about not wanting a wall? Because I got a few friends on Facebook who live in Texas near the border of Mexico. And they have had to deal with a bunch of BS. They've had to deal with a lot of problems because they have no wall or protection. And these people have electric fences for their cattle and stuff, and they're still having problems. Pardon me, I need to take a quick drink. So my whole point is, if you're not living near the border and you're just against the wall because you hate Trump, that really is a stupid excuse. Like I said, I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Obama the second time. But I still tolerated and hoped for the best. Now, if he was trying to talk about something of, putting more stricter things against us Americans, like, I don't know, I don't want to say the word martial law, but okay, we'll say martial law for a minute, okay? If something like that was going on, trust me, I'd be saying a whole different story. But he's talking about a wall. He's just wanting to make better security for our country. What the hell is the problem with that, people? Would you rather have him not do it so then you guys can complain if we have another attack? And then you'll all complain, well, he didn't do nothing about the security of our country. So, shame on him. But because he's trying to do something right in this aspect, you all want to shoot him down because you don't like him. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, people, and you can hate me all you want, that is the most stupidest excuse to have to not have better security for your country because you hate the president. If it was Hillary Clinton, would you be saying the same thing? No, I bet you 10-1 if it was Hillary Clinton, the president, for one, you wouldn't be getting no security. She wants everybody and their mother to come on over, whether they're good or bad. Okay? Trump is not stopping people from coming. He wants them to go through the gate. It's like going through your door of your home. You don't want people going through your windows. You want them to go through your front door or your back door, right? You want them to knock or ring your doorbell, right? So my whole point is a wall and have them go through the proper protocol. That is not a problem. That should not be a damn argument at this point. I don't know why nobody is getting the picture. I've got the picture. And again, I did not vote for him. But this makes logical sense if you use your head. If you don't want a wall, I hope the hell you have your doors unlocked. I hope you have your cars unlocked. I hope you have no fences, no alarms, so that everybody can come and go at your home as they please. Because if you've got all these gizmos to keep yourself safe in your home, but you don't want a wall, then you're a hypocrite. You really are. Because that's like me saying, I'm going to go to New York and go to the Bronx, the bad section of the city, and I'm going to hope and pray nothing happens to me. Okay. You know what the chances are of that? No offense to New York, okay? I'm just trying to make a statement here. You cannot have a country be safe without some type of security. If you guys think that no wall and that men and women can stand there and be hit, thrown stones at, maybe shot at, that's what you're asking. You're asking for these people that do border patrolling to be sitting ducks because you're too damn thick-headed and stubborn that you hate the president, so you don't want a wall. I don't care if I'm repeating myself on this because this is really damn dumb. I support President Trump on needing a wall because it makes logical sense. I wish you would all start to think different too. I think it's time for the White House to hear from us on this issue. Think about it before you write a bad comment to me. Thank you.